Hello everybody, it is largely Unemployed and welcome back to Rimworld 4 version 1.0. Tynan has finally released the feature-complete vanilla version of this game. The mods are still, pouring in as always, and that's amazing. People are really ramped up about this, and I think the game is getting a lot more traction now. So, it's important that we do a semi-vanilla playthrough. No mods on this playthrough, only a custom scenario called Asteroid Cleanup Gone Wrong. Now, I did plagiarize this from the workshop. This is an edited version of the base mod made by a guy called Plasmatic Static. Fantastic scenario. It was built for Alpha 18 though, and so it's not really balanced for the current build of the game, and so I've changed a lot of things around. I've made it quite a bit harder, but I've also sort of balanced it because it is already quite a challenging scenario. So the idea, you can read the fluff text up here if you like, but the idea is that we kind of messed up in orbit and now asteroids are raining down upon this Rimworld, and we need to survive. And an asteroid is going to fall at least 3 times a day, sometimes 4. It's set to 0.3 falls per day on a repeating cycle, which means that, a meteorite impact rather, which means we're going to get filled in pretty quickly. And we also have ship chunks dropping every 1.4 days. Those are part of my edits. I've also added in a few of the new items, as well as taken out a lot of the stuff, including steel and components, meaning that even though we start with this advanced tech, we won't be able to use it just yet. Now, we also have an Architect leg and an Architect eye, which are the new high-tier bionics in the vanilla game, are scattered around the map, which would be really cool to get our hands on, and those apparently come from the bionic remains of our navigational officer. Whoopsies. Now, I think that's pretty much everything I need to explain for this. Of course, if you haven't checked it out yet, you should go watch my series on my Naked Brutality Deluxe scenario for some real quality, challenging content. Okay, so let's hit next. We're going to be playing this on Cassandra Classic Merciless. Reload anytime because I don't trust this game not to crash on me. And let's load up 100% world, and you know what the hell, we'll call this Asteroid. Asteroid, there you go. I'm not sure about the syntax in the C generation for Rimworld, but if you want to play on a similar world, go ahead and hit that button. So one of the other cool additions to Beta 19, and of course now 1.0, was the addition of water power wheels, which is, I think, kind of a cool concept. And so I'd really like to play on a mountainous map so that we can hide from the meteorites, but also one with a river, so that we can exploit this brand new renewable resource. What if we go like here? Marble and limestone, it's pretty good. Nice temperature range. We also won't be able to grow anything because of the permanent eclipse. I don't know if I mentioned that. Which means that we're going to be entirely reliant on hydroponics and hunting parties, and then have to go out into the world and, try and scrounge up some animals, because pretty quickly all the grass on our map is going to die and everything's going to migrate away because there's no food. What if we were to park ourselves right here? We have an ancient asphalt road, a creek, and it's mountainous. I don't think a creek's big enough to do what I need, though. We could go here, large hills, the river, 3 types of stone. That's not ideal. I'm gonna look around for a little bit and see what we can find. Okay, so the only people that don't hate us are the purple and yellow dudes. So we got a yellow tribe right here we could trade with, and a purple group right here. So something in this area probably isn't a terrible idea. We also have a large river. Does green hate us already? They do. And they're -20, which means we could possibly make peace, but the pirates are kind of a lost cause, so if we build close to them, no one will care. However, mountainous dirt path, moving, it's got a large river, that's kind of the dream. You know what? Let's hop onto this tile right here. And we'll piss off the green guys, and that'll add some cool extra challenge to the map. Fighting tribals that are angry with you is always kind of fun, because they just swarm. We've got a large river to work with, and we've got a dirt road right next to us if we decide to, head out to trade and things, and it probably won't take too long. Let's go ahead and make the map ever so slightly larger. Perfect. And I think we're ready to go. Let's just check the distance. So if we went from here to... who likes us? These guys here. 1.3 days. So that's 3 days return trip. That's not terrible. Let's take that off. Let's go from there to the plains for hunting. 1.6. Okay, brilliant. Oh, I need to do that. And then to the swamps, 1.2. Okay, so we're about a day away from everything, which is really nice. Okay, I think I'm happy with this location right here. Let's hit next. And yeah, we'll piss them off, whatever. Let's pick our colonists. We only get 2, which is a bit rough, but we'll try and make it work. So they need to be good miners, and if they're undergrounders, that's a huge +2. So I'm going to be spamming this button for a little while. That was great. Right off the bat, we got someone who's an underground kind with a great memory. Unfortunately, bit of a stab scar. It's going to slow her down, or a bite scar rather. An average builder, better miner, decent doctor. This isn't bad. Unfortunately, she can't research, make art, or craft. I can live without the art and the crafting, but research is going to hurt us, which means that Penelope over here is going to have to both be able to mine and cope with research and crafting. Alright, well, let's randomize. And hey, I think we may actually have pretty much instantaneously come right there. She can mine, she can build, and she can think. Not so good at crafting or cooking. Can you cook? No. So food poisoning might become a problem. But this isn't the worst thing, and I kind of like the background here, Wreckage Explorer, and I mean, maybe that's a bit of an odd one to come from a glitter world, but this kind of works, you know. I can work with that. So unfortunately, she is a wimp and neurotic, which means she's gonna go down quickly and break a lot. But the Iron World should offset the neurotic. In fact, actually, yeah, we still get a negative 10% mental break threshold, and we get a free plus 20% global work speed. Okay, no, that is, never mind. I was wrong. The Iron Willed is a fantastic trait. They've buffed that. I think that was 12% before. Now that's 18. Okay, so let's go ahead and decide who's going to be in here. So, His Holiness the Pope has just subscribed. Pope, welcome to the game. And who's next on the list? Main man Mike, you commented. Mike, you're in the map. Congratulations. Life Hendrickson, you are next on the list. You'll be going in the Naked Brutality Deluxe series, so I'll see you there. Let's go ahead and start up on this map. And we've landed with all of our goodies in tow. Alright, now, to pause and work out what the world looks like. It's a bit dark at present, and that's going to be a consistent problem because of the eclipse. Yeah, you know what, let's actually go ahead and fix that right now. In the game options, where do I see gamma? Okay, I can't see any options to increase the game brightness, meaning that I'm going to have to either do it artificially or just sort of leave it and hope it works out okay. I'll leave it up to you guys to let me know if it is actually a problem for you. If it isn't, then we were fine. But the entire game is going to be this dark, so it is probably worthwhile looking at fixing that. And I would like to disable the eclipse function, but it does add so much extra difficulty to it. I mean, we can't use solar panels, we can't grow outside. It's going to kill all the animals on the map. It's going to add some layers of difficulty that we're not really going to be seeing anywhere else, which is, kind of the point. Okay, so first things first, who's our best fighter? Oh, and I could have used that opportunity to show off one of the new features, which is the allow tool. Yeah, you can now forbid things en masse and allow them, and that's completely vanilla, no need for mods for that one. We can also use this to sneakily go around the map and there they are, try and find, where was that, it just made the noise, to try and find those bionic body parts. Huh. Anybody on here? No, well, I mean, they'll pitch up, not the end of the world, right? We do want to try and find them. Oh, there's two. Those are the legs, and I'm guessing then that the eye was somewhere down here. I heard it make the noise. It's fine. Okay, cool. So we need to start deciding where we're going to be putting our base. We're also going to have to get some resources made up real quick. Now we want to hide as soon as possible because the meteorites can't impact mountains, or if they do impact mountains, they don't actually do any damage to them. They're basically guaranteed to fall into open space, and there's nothing you can do to stop them crushing your structures. Meaning. And we need to build ourselves like tunnel people, and I haven't got infestations disabled in this one, so that should be nice and spicy. Well, I'm not seeing any reason not to just go straight into here and start digging, so let's do just that. Let's get everybody working on the right priorities. Yeah, you can doctor as a 2, bed rest. Basic is now just sort of everything. It's like flick and I think release prisoners, open containers, all that sort of stuff all now together. Handle can go, we don't need that yet, so I'm actually just going to turn that off for a sec. Cooking's going to suck. Hunting, that's going to be a vital skill initially. Yeah, Mike, you're kind of the every guy. So we're going to put you on a 2 for mining, 1 for everything else. Yeah, like that for now. Okay, everything else we can leave for a second. I'm going to get you on a number 1 haul. Let's, first things first, get everything inside. So, yeah, I think let's dig down in here. We're going to go straight down for an entrance, and we're going to build ourselves just a little hovel on the side here. which will eventually become our fridge, I think. But for now, that's going to be the thing. Oh, that was a weird audio stutter. Man, I don't know what is going on with this game. It has been behaving so badly. Who was my best hunter? Mike? Yeah, with the shotgun. Okay. Get the charge rifle. We only have one. Get the plasteel helmet. Takes you a while to put that on. Put the flat jacket on as well, please. And you can put the flak vest and the flak pants. And you can just hold shift and right click to queue up orders like that. Okay, brilliant. I think we can go up to 3 times speed. And there we go. Okay, wonderful. Oh yeah, you guys can't really... Well, that'll pretty quickly not be a problem anymore. They'll start sharing tasks as soon as a bit of divergency opens up there. What we can do so long is put down a dumping stockpile where you can get rid of all of this crap. Here you go, Mike. Start doing something with your life. And we should probably put in... Oh, we don't have any building materials. Right. Let's go ahead and get some wood chopped. Perfect. Now we can switch that over to wooden doors and wooden walls because that'll be our primary build medium, at least for the beginning. These trees will eventually die because they cannot grow. See, the problem is 0% growth rate. They will actually eventually just sort of fall over, which isn't great. We got our first meteorite, some compacted machinery right over there. That was a small one. They can get a lot bigger than that. Okay, we also need to get our food in here as soon as possible. And we need to get all these goddamn rocks out of here as soon as possible. Okay, you guys are going to go for your walk. That's okay. Let's give you a horseshoes pin just to help with recreation. Mike, you done? Done with recreation? Okay, you know what? Spend a bit of time on it. As we've learned from the Naked Brutality Deluxe, make sure your colonists don't go insane right away. It's kind of a good idea. Let's also get some plasteel turrets set up in front here. Just 1 or 2. There we go. Now, where's our river? Here it is. Building a little power generator on the river is going to probably be our best way of generating consistent power. But I'm not sure of the best way to do it. We're probably not going to get to that in this episode anyway, but if you guys have any tips for, doing just that, please do let me know. Let's also go ahead and get a couple beds in for tomorrow, so that we don't have to sleep on the floor, because nothing pisses them off more than that. You know what, Mikey Mike, I'm actually going to get you to build these beds right away, just so that you can actually go to sleep in one. At least you'll get a bit of better rest effectiveness, I suppose. Let's also get a table in here ASAP, so that we don't get the eaten without table debuff after tomorrow, or today rather. There we go. It's also kind of hard to tell time with the eclipse, because we just don't know when things are going on. Okay, hauling is finally happening. Good. Clear all this crap out, please. Brilliant. And let's also go ahead and turn off automatic home zone. I hate when they do that. And let's just clean up. Yeah, look at this. Don't clean that. There's no point. Just make sure fire doesn't get this far, basically. And we're good. A weird byproduct, I suppose, of the lack of sun is that eventually when the plants die off, we won't have to really worry about fires, hitting us and killing us because they won't exist. Go figure. Another meteorite. We got silver this time. Yeah, those are gonna be coming pretty often. Okay, we can also now tidy up the stockpile zone slightly, so it doesn't have to be this giant mess. Clean that up, and then hopefully they'll do some cleaning tomorrow when they've got nothing else to do. Brilliant. I'm not sure why they're on separate sleep schedules. That's a bit odd. Also, let's give them another door there. And it probably couldn't hurt to throw in an end table just to improve the sleeping effectiveness of at least one of those beds, as well as a wooden dresser. It has to be a bit closer, right? Yeah, I know we're sticking at the foot of the bed. That's kind of cute. Mike, are you both female, you and Pope? Yes, you are. Okay, and I don't think either of you are lesbian, which means that the odds of us getting a double bed anytime soon are not very high. Huh. Oh well. Mike, are you slowed down very much by your gear? I can't imagine it doesn't slow you down. Let's have a look. Move speed, yeah. Reduced. Okay, so you're suffering a pretty heavy movement penalty. Do we need you in full combat mode? You know what we could do is something I've never done, I don't think, which is set up combat roles. So right now he's on anything. Let's change that. I'm going to make a soldier outfit. Select outfit, soldier. Great. Okay, so what have we got equipped here? Flak jacket, flak pants, flak vest. Good old pants will be a no-no, so that you have to put on the flak pants. Marine armor, plate armor, sure. Shield belt, nah. Okay, clothes. Okay, Mike. Now, so you should be... I suppose we should set up like a civilian one as well. Worker, there we go. No flak pants or flak vest. Okay, perfect. So let's set them both onto worker for now. And then when we have to fight, we'll set Mike on soldier so that he doesn't get the movement debuff when he doesn't need it. There we go, and he's put his pants back on. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. Hey, time to name this place. Okay, now we've gone with some silly names in the past, so let's try a bit harder here. Well, since we have Pope as our first colonist, I mean, we kind of have to call this the papacy, right? There we go. Like, this is the Catholic Church right here. And what should our local settlement be called? Well, I mean, if that's the case, then this is gonna have to be Vatican City. There we go. All right. Sorry to anybody who's not Catholic. I'm not Catholic. It's just, I mean, it's right there. You got to work with the tools you're given. Okay, a meteorite. Compacted steel. Let's go ahead and dig through the slate here. That actually may have been a bit silly because, yeah, now we can access these. Sure, that's great. But enemies will now be able to path up through here. You know what's worth doing? Let's go ahead and we're going to stick in a small, let's put a marble door. Stick in a marble door there and a wall right there as well. Just to reinforce that, but it means we still get access to that piece of the river if we need it. Okay, Pope, you don't have a weapon, so you need to hide. And Mikey Mike, you do have a weapon and you need to be set to attack if you see threats. Let's go down to 1x speed and deal with our mad hare. Pope, okay, just fight it, fight it. I mean, we should be able to kill a bunny, right, with our bare hands. Also, you don't get Glitterworld medicine. I don't want you using up our good stuff for a couple scratches. Okay, yeah, go to bed. Brilliant. You both do doctoring, right? Yes. Okay, good. Mike, you're free. Do what you must. The second Pope gets into bed, we're going to tend to her. There we go. Let's get that done. And yeah, she's gonna have to climb on top of the dresser, get over it. There we go. That should patch up real good without any problems. Yeah, I'm not too worried about infection from a bunny scratch. You know, I'm a bit stupid sometimes, to be honest. Instead of going all the way out here to get those components, we could just mine up the asteroid that crashed, like, literally right in front of us. Let's go ahead and clear that thing out, and let's get some steel out of this chunk over here. Brilliant. Hey, where are you going? You're gonna go rest? Or how about just do this? You're right here. Sometimes they're so dense. There we go. Okay, cool. So, mistake fixed. We're good. Could you please haul these in so that we don't have them lying around out here? Oh, wait. And just finish that. And hold that. No, hold that. There you go. And then patch it. There we go. Okay, a little bit of micromanagement, but we're safe. Clean that too. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to call that good enough for today. That was a good start. We have our little tiny nook carved out of the mountain, and things are looking pretty decent. So in the next episode, oh man, that was a violent one. In the next episode, we're going to be, hopefully sorting out power once and for all, and checking have these plants started to die yet? Not yet, but they will. Fear not, they will. If you would like your name in game by now, you should know what to do. Hit that sub button and drop a comment below, and I will be sure to add you to the list. New subs and new commenters get first priority. And if you want to see more, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.